A quick weather update. Yeah, we got some weather to talk about. The monsoon paying us a visit. Reports of some wet roads out there in the East Valley. And let's track these storms. Let's show you where we're seeing that rain. You can see out here in the East Valley, especially down to the southeast of us. And you can see a few passing showers along the 202. But I want to show you the outflow from the storm. Let's pause it here. And as you can see, we're starting to see some dust push in. So the Southeast Valley currently has a dust advisory. What does that mean for the overnight hours in your morning commute? We'll time out the storms coming up in just minutes.
You know, I have good days and bad days, more good than bad, but you know, there are honestly days, and as we draw into this week, where I get sad and you know, tears come to my eyes.
Nearly a year after Arizona and the nation said goodbye to Senator John McCain, his wife talks exclusively to Arizona's family.
The country stopped for an entire week and came together, which was, John would have been so proud about that and so happy about that.
A war hero, a presidential candidate, a senator for more than 3 decades, a husband and a father.
My father was a great man. He was a great warrior. He was a great American. I admired him for all of these things, but I love him because he was a great father.
Tonight, his family promising to keep his legacy alive.
It's been a year since John passed away. Like many of you, I miss his voice of reason and commitment to civility.
That, of course, is Cindy McCain. She's inviting everyone to celebrate her late husband by taking a pledge of civility. Small acts of reaching out to someone that you may have had differences with and then sharing it on social media using the hashtag Acts of Civility to spark a positive movement for change. Well, as the McCain family returns here to Arizona to honor his legacy, his widow Cindy sat down for an exclusive interview with our Nicole Kreis. She opened up about loss, what comforts her, and the one thing besides John the family can celebrate this week.
I miss his voice. It was always something special when he was home. As we draw into this week, I get sad. He was such a force, life force.
Cindy McCain hasn't had the luxury of grieving in private.
Our family's never been private. People stop me literally everywhere, in airports, on the street, in the malls. A lot of people will say, you know, I didn't vote for him, but I really respected him.
But not everyone respects common decency, attacking the family with snipes on social media simply because they disagree with her husband's politics.
Not only is that kind of stuff unnecessary, but it's just this lack of decency that's going on right now, and this lack of civility that's going on right now is not acceptable in any stretch.
How are you navigating the day-to-day in a world without John McCain?
It's, you know, I have good days and bad days, more good than bad. Each day questioning, am I doing it right? Would he appreciate this? Would he like it? Would he approve? You know, all those kinds of things.
From marinating in the memories of their last precious moments together at their Hidden Valley Ranch outside Sedona, she's slowly adjusting to a new normal. The passing of holidays, what would have been their 39th wedding anniversary, and her birthday without their Maverick.
I have appreciated the distraction of travel right now. I've been back, certainly been back to our ranch, but it's a little bit hard right now.
Megan has shared that she hasn't been back.
Yeah, she hasn't. Of all of mine, she's having the hardest time. She and her husband are going to go to John's grave. She's not been to his grave. And so she's going out to his grave this weekend.
Cindy says a couple things give her great comfort.
Go get it!
Burma was never the same after John died.
Though she was sad to lose John's beloved Chesapeake Bay Retriever Burma, she knows they're together again.
They're up there together now, having a good time, throwing the balls and doing all that kind of stuff.
And then there's this.
Literally any day. I mean, we're all sitting here on our phones, you know, waiting for the text that goes out.
Her youngest son, Jimmy, and daughter-in-law, Holly, are expecting their first baby. And it's a boy.
How beautiful would that be? Because the due date is very close to John's birthday.
Right. And to the day he died.
She's working with TGen in the push to find a cure for glioblastoma and is just as passionate about getting the pendulum of our increasingly divisive politics to swing back to center.
He would be very disappointed in what's going on right now. I know he would. Both parties have been led astray. Both of us agree on some things and both of us disagree on many things. But that's okay. You know, that's what the United States is all about.
You didn't vote for Donald Trump before. We know that
I
Joe
wrote my
Biden.
husband in.
Yeah, we know that Joe Biden is a personal family friend. If he reached out for an endorsement when it came to that, would that be something you'd consider?
You know, Joe is a good family friend. He's a member of our family. We feel like that. He helped us through an incredibly difficult time. But I'm not going to get involved in any of it. I love Joe to death. I love a lot of people, but I'm just, it's not my place to do that right now.
While she's flattered people expected her to get into politics after John's passing, it's still a no. As for John's Senate seat, this week giving a 5-point lead to Democratic challenger Mark Kelly over Republican Martha McSally, appointed by Governor Ducey.
It's early. That's what I say. Listen, I've been in a spot where my husband was, they counted him out in 08. He was done, and he wound up getting the nomination.
We hear a lot of people say that they wish we had a John McCain in the world still with the way
So do
things... What do you think John's advice would be now to politicians and voters?
I think he'd be very direct and very honest about it and say it's not only is it time to get back to work and work across the aisle, but it's necessary.
So she will use her public platform to do everything she can to honor his legacy.
John did not want me. The one thing he wanted and impressed upon me was don't be sad. Let's remember the good times and remember the joy of not just being married and a family, but the joy of life. And that's who he was. So if I can honor him in any way, it's that way.
The McCain family's having an intimate gathering Saturday with their closest friends and then throwing a much bigger party here in Phoenix for his birthday next Thursday, inviting people from all over the country who worked with them and on his campaigns. They call it the Hotel California party because Cindy says in the McCain world, once you check in, you can never leave. Back to you guys.
And we have much more on that sit-down with Cindy McCain and her active civility campaign to honor her late husband. It's all on our AZ Family mobile news app right now. We have breaking news in our first 10 minutes. Phoenix police are investigating a shooting near 35th Avenue and Cactus. We're told 2 people were shot, a man and a woman, both hospitalized tonight. Their conditions at this point unknown. A Marine veteran with PTSD has been missing now for more than a week. Jesse Conger was last seen at his Scottsdale apartment complex after making suicidal statements earlier in the week. He took his gun but left his wallet, ID, and bank cards behind. The veteran's girlfriend now passing around these flyers, hoping someone has seen him.
I would really just like to tell him how much that I love him and his family loves him, and people are worried and he is missed, and I want him to come home safely.
Conger has military-themed tattoos on his left arm and the word RISE on his chest. He's driving a silver Toyota Camry with a Nevada license plate 696G03. If you have any information, please call Scottsdale Police. A fight over a dental procedure spilling out now onto the internet. A harsh review by a patient on Yelp prompted a Phoenix dental specialist to respond and opened up a whole lot of the patient's medical history. Spencer Blake is here with more on the case, now in front of the dental board.
I had pain all the time after the root canal. Just makes money for him. Stay away. These are pretty vicious claims made against Canyon Ridge Endodontics on Yelp. But Dr. Gus Khalifa didn't want his name nor his clinic dragged through the mud. He started his reply with, "I attempted multiple times to contact you so we could handle our concerns in private." He said the patient forfeited doctor-patient confidentiality by posting online and then wrote, quote, "I regret that I must proceed with this openly." But an outside attorney who's not involved in the case says that's simply not how it works.
Even when a patient posts a comment about a physician or a healthcare provider, that doesn't mean they've given you permission to disclose any of that information. You're not allowed to do it.
The doctor then laid out specific dental history details and procedures his patient had since 2013 to show that none of the teeth problems she was having were his fault. An anonymous tipster filed a formal complaint with the State Board of Dental Examiners. Executive Director Ryan Edmondson can't comment on this specific case, but says a dentist posting publicly like this would probably go against professional standards at very least. He says it's a product of the age we live in.
Everything is handled via text, Skype, Facebook, whatever it is, and people, versus having a conversation, would rather air their laundry over the internet. Not a smart thing.
The doctor will have 30 days to respond in writing to the complaint.
After an independent investigation by a third party, that complaint could get dismissed, or we could be talking about probation or continuing education, maybe even license revocation. A lot of possibilities here. I did speak with Dr. Khalifa on the phone today. He declined to comment on camera, though, because of potential legal action. In the newsroom, Spencer Blake for Arizona's Family.
Oh, we've been waiting for some rain, and we're starting to see some showers pop up on the radar. Excited to report. Yeah, look at this. Some activity, as you can see, around the Southeast Valley. You can see a nice little cell there in the outflow boundary from this storm. In fact, we are seeing some reports of some light dust. Not a huge dust wall at all, but definitely some storms to the south of us. And you can see that cell just about 6 miles to the south of the 202, moving into that northwest direction. So we'll keep an eye on the 202. Could start to see some rainfall. As we mentioned, we have a dust storm advisory that's until 10:15 this evening. And we take a live look outside. We're looking to the south. We're not seeing too much in the way of problematic dust out there, but we did see some lightning strikes out in the Southeast Valley a little earlier. Here's where we sit right now, temperature-wise, after a high today of 110, 99 degrees, triple digits in Tempe. Want to time out the storms this evening. You can see overnight, yeah, things start to fizzle out. We'll wake up to mostly clear skies tomorrow morning. Then in the afternoon at 5 o'clock, yeah, for the most part, pretty quiet conditions. Could see some storms down across southeastern part of our state. So your forecast, let's put your day in detail. Mid-80s in the morning. Then we're going to top out, as you can see, around 104 in the afternoon. That's going to happen around 3 o'clock. And that 7-day forecast, here it is, 104 for tomorrow. Just a slight chance of storms. And then 102, we actually cool down over the weekend with a big warm-up next week.
You've got what you need in the first 10 minutes, but still to come.
Especially in Arizona, when you need an air conditioner, you need it pretty quick.
Our ACs have been on overdrive, but what happens if it takes a dive at an Arizona school? How hard is it to get a new air conditioning unit?
Having to wait 4, 6, 8 months to do an air conditioning replacement is kind of a long time, and it definitely tries people's patience.
CBS 5 investigates why it takes so long for schools to get their ACs repaired or replaced. Caught driving the wrong way in a school zone. We showed you parents last night doing just that. Hear what they told our Stanley Roberts when he confronted them in an all-new Caught Misbehaving.
Tonight, Colbert's got the one and only Emma Thompson.
Oh, anyway, so taxi?
Plus Adam Scott. And meanwhile, tonight on The Late Show.
Hi, I'm Mark Breyer.
And I'm Alexis Breyer. We're the husband and wife law team.
And we want you to check, double, and triple check. Make sure you have enough uninsured and underinsured coverage to protect your family.
If you have questions, visit us at husbandandwifelawteam.com.
When it comes to saving on your electric bill, you have options. Find the plan and ways to save that fit your lifestyle. Steven saves by running the pool pump before 3 p.m. Sarah saves with tips from our free online energy analyzer tool. The Morales family saves by running the dishwasher after 8 p.m. on weekdays. Don't wait. Find the plan and ways to save that work for you. Explore all your options at aps.com/save.
Hi, I'm Mark Breyer.
And I'm Alexis Breyer. We're the husband and wife law team.
And one of our core values is we embrace a positive culture, and you will know that difference from the moment you reach out and say hello.
If you have questions, visit us at husbandandwifelawteam.com.
Arizona's Weather Authority is sponsored by AC by J, featuring day and night constant comfort.
The state of our schools, we're committed to uncovering challenges and identifying solutions. And tonight, we're asking a very simple question. How hard is it for a public school to replace a broken air conditioning unit? Well, it should be easy, right? But our chief investigative reporter, Morgan Lowe, is here tonight, and you found it's not always that simple.
Seeing we live in the desert, and air conditioners are a fact of life. But school administrators tell us when an air conditioner goes down or gets so old it needs to be replaced, there are often delays for the replacement that last for months. There is no question this week has been hot.
Well, the story of the day today, it's just hot.
114 today. Ouch. Yeah.
The air conditioners, they can't keep up.
No,
it's unbelievably hot.
Hot streets.
We've already hit 114.
Hot people.
Picking the kids up, it's going to be tough sitting in that line if you have to. 114 degrees.
Hot schools. And when a school air conditioner takes a dive, people like James Burns get hot.
When you need an air conditioner, you need it pretty quick.
He's in charge of operational support at the Amphi School District in Tucson. And he says applying for state funding to replace a broken AC involves a lot of unnecessary steps and delays.
When an HVAC mechanic cannot be the one who decides whether an air conditioner is broken or not, and you have to actually hire an engineer to do that. I mean, that's red tape, and that's 6 to 8 weeks just to kind of get that process going.
Burns is not the only one complaining. We sent surveys to every school district in Arizona and asked about red tape. Roadblocks to replacing air conditioners was a common theme.
We've got aging HVAC systems, cooling and heating.
Mike Westcott is the superintendent of the Mingus Union High School District in Cottonwood, and he says he's not sure where he's going to get the money to replace his units.
You're talking any one or two of those could be a $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 project, and you multiply that by a dozen or more.
School bonds are the traditional solution, but when a district doesn't have that option, they apply to the State School Facilities Board. And we heard over and over that process is slow, requires layer upon layer of state approval, and isn't working. Why do you think they're saying that?
I don't have an answer for you without talking about a specific environment.
Paul Bacallis is the executive director of the School Facilities Board. He says in the past year he approved 182 emergency AC projects.
It can be a matter of hours, but really never much longer than 24 hours to get something corrected so students can be brought back into the classroom.
But he says bigger, more expensive projects that involve multiple AC units or giant systems, those can take months and require several layers of approval.
Well, when you're talking about a project that's hundreds of thousands of dollars, we do our diligence. That process on a big project takes time. So if they think due diligence is red tape, then that's probably not a good way to look at it.
And that's where it stands now. School officials call it red tape and say that the big AC projects take too long, but the School Facilities Board argues that they need to do their due diligence, and that can take a while.
Meanwhile, the students are sweating. We all remember the Great Recession. State lawmakers took a big chunk of that school building money away. Does that have anything to do with this?
That really is when these complaints started to come out. And to be fair, the School Facilities Board lost a lot of money. Yeah. They didn't have much money back then. But the people who are in charge of it now say that they're trying to make it easier for school districts to get the money they need to get the repairs. Could it be easier? Probably. And just last week, Governor Ducey told us that he wants to make it easier.
Right. Government moving at the speed of business. That's his mantra. All right, Morgan, thank you. We'll continue to watch this. And if you've missed any of our State of Our School series, we've put it all online right now. We want to hear about your solutions as well. You can find it on the AZ Family mobile app and our website, azfamily.com. Developing tonight, a youth soccer coach in Mesa accused of trying to sex traffic his own players to pay off a debt. Felipe Pena runs the nonprofit soccer organization called Got Free Soccer. He coached underprivileged kids at parks all across the valley. He's now facing accusations of soliciting 2 underage boys that were part of his program to another man in hopes of having a debt paid off. Tempe police say they now want to hear from parents if they believe their child may have taken lessons from Pena's soccer program. A major victory tonight for undocumented college students here in Arizona. The State Board of Regents ruled earlier today as long as they graduated from an Arizona high school, they'll get a reduced rate on tuition. Students like Karina Dominguez will save thousands of dollars every single semester. She's a senior at ASU and has spent $30,000 in tuition costs every year. With today's ruling, what she paid in a single semester will now be spread out over the entire year.
I'm undocumented, so I'm not able to get financial aid, and the scholarships that are available to me are really limited.
Not everyone is happy about the ruling. Arizona Attorney General Mark Brnovich says the Board of Regents really needs to get tuition rates more affordable for everyone here in our state. The changes take effect immediately. Construction now underway on a 2-mile border wall replacement in southern Arizona. The 30-foot steel fence will replace old barriers. It's being funded by the Pentagon and the President's National Emergency Declaration. Well, you really lit up social media over this. Watch. Parents driving the wrong way in a packed school zone. Tonight, hear what they have to say for themselves in an all-new Caught Misbehaving next.
Arizona's Weather Authority is on a roll, kicking monsoon coverage into overdrive with Storm Commander, your first line of defense across the desert. An early warning system on wheels to keep you monsoon safe. Storm Commander, sponsored by Superstar Car Wash.
You work hard.
Let Express Flooring do the heavy lifting this Labor Day and bring flooring samples to your home.
Now through Labor Day, save up to 63 to 30% on new flooring. Get a free lifetime installation warranty, and we'll even move your furniture for free.
Call 800-EXPRESS.
Spencer's Labor Day savings are here. Every manufacturer has lowered prices, and Spencer's has exclusive rebates for additional savings through Labor Day. Save on this Whirlpool washer and dryer pair, each only $4.29. Or remodel your entire kitchen with this Whirlpool 4-piece stainless steel kitchen package, only $20.98. And get your appliances delivered and installed the very next day. Spencer's Labor Day sell down. It's like having a friend in the business.
This is how we do the summertime,
This year, squeeze even more summer out of your summer. Save big on all 2019s during the Hyundai Epic Summer Clearance. And make your summer better than ever. The Hyundai Epic Summer Clearance.
Now, get $2,500 in savings or 0% APR for 72 months on the Santa Fe. Only at your Valley Hyundai dealers.
Well, what have we here? A magical place that's looking to get scared with bats and ghouls and cars in disguise. I've cast quite a spell now. You won't believe your eyes.
The spell is cast. Halloween time is back with spectacular experiences in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure Parks.
Did you know that every Layla mattress is firm on one side and soft on the other? It's like getting 2 mattresses for the price of 1. And every Layla mattress comes with a 4-month best sleep of your life money-back guarantee. Order now and save $140, plus get 2 free pillows.
Cheers. The Peanut Butter Falcon is a certified hit. Dakota Johnson and Shia LaBeouf generate sparks. Zach Gottsagen is the heart and soul of the summer's sleeper hit.
Oh, man!
The Peanut Butter Falcon, rated PG-13.
Get 2019's best SUV brand on clearance for $199 a month during Honda's Summer Spectacular event. Honda's award-winning SUVs are on sale from $199 a month. Get the versatile HR-V with smart technology for $199 a month. CR-V, KBB.com's Best Buy, $239 a month. Or Pilot with seating for 8 and Honda Sensing. Save thousands with 1.9% financing. Even the all-new Passport is on sale today at your Valley Honda dealers.
Our owners just got huge savings from Express Flooring on pet stain-resistant flooring with a lifetime pet stain warranty.
Through Labor Day, save up to 63 to 30% on all in-stock flooring, plus buy with no interest until 2021.
Call 800-EXPRESS.
Wake up without morning commute worries. Specific routes to navigate past the backups. CBS 5 This Morning Traffic. Weekdays 4:30 to 7 a.m. Brought to you by Hastings and Hastings.
Tonight, Colbert's got the one and only Emma Thompson.
Oh, anyway, so taxi?
Plus Adam Scott. And meanwhile, tonight on The Late Show.
Get a free wash. Text CBS to 27800. Superstar Car Wash.
Oh my goodness. Seen? Everybody at home? Take a look at this picture right here. This is the US 60 in Goldfield.
Wow.
That's what a wet road looks like.
It's been a while.
That's out of the far East Valley. But yeah, look at that. Take it slow. It's been a while since we've had any measurable rainfall out there. But most of this activity happened down in the Southeast Valley. And let's get to the radar and show you what's going on. Yeah, you definitely need your windshield wipers out at the US 60 in Goldfield. For us, pretty quiet here in Phoenix, but you can see the Southeast Valley. Let's zoom on out. There's the US 60 as you head on out, and that's where that rain we saw up on the traffic cam. But starting to see some shower activity in that outflow, picking up the winds. Peak wind gusts out of Queen Creek got up to 26 miles per hour. Some dust reported, but they have canceled the advisory, so that's not the big deal. But we definitely could start to see some rain out there in the East Valley. Anything south of that, staying pretty quiet right now, but we'll just have to wait and see. Here's your forecast for the next 3 days up in Flagstaff. Temps in the 80s. Clear skies in Prescott. Clear skies in Sedona. For us, hey, we're actually going to cool down near our average, 104 Friday, and below average temperatures over the weekend.
All right, Paul, thanks. Tonight, the IRS is warning people about a new income tax return scam. Scammers send out a bogus email with links directing people to a fake IRS website where it will infect your computer and then steal your personal information. As a reminder, the IRS will never email people about the status of their refunds or simply out of the blue. Verizon users get ready for 5G service. Tomorrow, parts of the metro area, as well as ASU's campus in Tempe, will go live. That means wireless service with speeds that are nearly 10 times faster than 4G, but your handset has to be 5G compatible. The question tonight, why are people doing that right there? That's the question we asked parents. We showed this to you last night, driving the wrong way in a packed school zone. Hear what they had to say to Stanley in an all-new Caught Misbehaving.
Why are you driving down the wrong way?
I have no choice. They're parking in the middle of the street. Why aren't you speaking to them?
I'm speaking to them too.
Hold that thought while I talk to a double park.
While you guys blocking the road, you're actually making people run down the wrong side of the lane.
Okay, continue.
But you're on the wrong side of the road.
Yes, sir. I'm going to pull in there and turn around and park like I've been doing. We have no choice. The principal told us to get off that road, told us to come here. There's no place else to go.
Slow it down. Why are you driving down the wrong side of the road?
We're going on this side, but...
See how rude they are?
So you have this all the time?
All the time.
It's not a new problem. In fact, I was told it's been going on for almost 2 decades. Basically, it's new parents show up to an old problem.
Just curious why you're coming down the wrong way.
I gotta get to the houses.
You live over here?
Yeah.
Thank you.
However, as I watched her, she lined up at the school. Here she is leaving with a student.
The problem is that the parents that come to pick up their kids are disrespectful. They block our driveways. We are locked in. We can't get in. We can't get out.
This is Carol, an 11-year resident. She said she tried calling Phoenix Police.
The police told me they didn't have the time to come here to catch wrong-way drivers, that it would take an accident before they would come here.
I can tell you, this is an accident waiting to happen.
Oh, no. Well, you know, you can't drive on the opposite side of the road.
Sir, I'm longer around this earth than you. Of course I know that. But I don't know how else to get myself turned around and parked for my grandson.
What we should do is if there's a parking space, everybody should just move up, right?
I agree. Everybody should park, and then that would alleviate the issue.
Now we are making progress. In Phoenix, Stanley Roberts for Arizona's Family.
Oh, Stanley, Madison Meadows Middle School, they sent us a statement tonight saying safety, of course, their #1 priority, and they encourage all drivers to follow traffic laws, especially in school zones. The school says their staff is out there trying to help direct traffic, but they've also reached out to Phoenix Police for a little extra help. If there's an issue you want Stanley to look into, drop him a note. He reads them all at caughtmisbehaving@azfamily.com or connect with him right now on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be right back.
Friday, August 23rd, Good Morning Arizona's popping into primetime, bringing you the best of the Valley.
And it's going to be major.
The best players, pet-friendly places, workouts, trustworthy mechanics, and tacos.
It'll blow your head off.
Some of the Valley's best-kept secrets, picked by Phoenix Magazine and you.
Up over there, CBS 5, and catch the action.
Good Morning Arizona's Best of the Valley Primetime Special, Friday at 8:30 p.m. on CBS 5.
It's model year sell down at La Mesa RV, where all remaining 2019 models are drastically reduced. This new Winnebago Forza diesel pusher is reduced over $98,000 to just $164,998. Model year sell down now at La Mesa RV.
Joseph Ramos, medical doctor and attorney.
I understand when you're injured in a motor vehicle crash or at work, your first concern is for the welfare of your family. Who will provide for them when you're injured and unable to work? I am unique in that I'm both a licensed medical doctor and attorney. I know both sides of the case, and this is a huge advantage.
If you've been injured in a car crash or at work, Dr. Ramos and his team are here to help you. Ramos Law, we can help.
I love Camelback Toyota.
I've been to other dealerships that are just pushy, and these people don't push me. They let me get ready to buy when I'm ready to buy.
Everything just went very smoothly. I didn't have to stay around here for 2 hours or 3 hours trying to buy a new vehicle.
I would recommend anybody come to Camelback Toyota.
Located on 16th Street and Camelback Road. Stop by today or visit us online at camelbacktoyota.com.
Our newest arrivals are on sale.
Now at the Labor Day sale at More Furniture for Less.
All new bedrooms, living rooms, and dining rooms on sale.
The new styles for your home are in stock and on sale.
Get our guaranteed lowest prices on bedrooms, living rooms, and dining rooms, all marked down.
The huge Labor Day sale going on now at More Furniture for Less.
Preview sale items online at morefurniture.com.
Here's your Buick, sir.
Actually, that's my Buick.
How are we going to fit in your mom's Buick?
Easy.
I like that new Buick.
Me too.
I was actually talking about that Buick.
I knew that.
Did you?
Buick's fresh new lineup is full of surprises. Current eligible non-GM owners and lessees get 20% below MSRP on most 2019 Buick Encore models. Plus, well-qualified buyers get 2.9% financing for 72 months when you finance through GM Financial.
Hi, I'm Mark Breyer.
And I'm Alexis Breyer. We're the husband and wife law team. And one of our firm values is that we embrace a positive culture.
Which is something people see from the moment they call our office, when they come into our office, when they work with us, when they trust us. The fact that we as a team embrace that positive culture affects everything we do, including how we interact with clients, potential clients, and how we fight for you.
That's true. And if you have questions, visit us at husbandandswifelawteam.com.
A Canadian bankruptcy court orders hundreds of new RVs to be sold. La Mesa RV passes massive savings to you. This new Corrado Axion Loft is reduced for immediate sale by $28,000. Get the buy of a lifetime at La Mesa RV.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Fitzmaurice Hand Institute.
See, this is how great seeing Storm Commander is.
Yeah.
It hears a hint of rain.
Oh, there?
Somewhere in the valley. And it's on the road.
There.
I mean, that thing was on the road within seconds.
Not bad.
We started to see some showers on the radar. Let's take a look at your highs and lows. We'll start out the morning around 85 degrees. Hey, we'll hit our high below 110. We'll get up to 104. That's our average.
And don't forget, we won't see you until after NFL preseason football. Tomorrow starts at 5. It's the Bills versus the Lions. Enjoy it. We'll see you for the post game.
See ya.
azfamily.com, powered by CBS 5 and 3 TV. Access Arizona's family online anytime. Brought to you by the law offices of Donald W. Hudspeth, business attorneys for business owners. Visit us at azbuslaw.com.